Have you ever wondered what piece you should do?
Have you ever noticed that some pieces just aren't appropriate for viewer consumption?
Are you wondering how you can fix this?
Well, then you've come to the right place. I'm Mariah,
And I'm Mac.
and this is your guide to picking the best piece possible. First of all, make sure your piece is clean and not overly offensive. Now, there's nothing wrong with one sly little innuendo in your piece for comedic effect, but if your entire piece is just dirty, terrible sex jokes, then we might have a problem, because your judge will definitely get weirded out by the fact that some random 15-year-old is making a bunch of dirty sex jokes. Also, keep in mind to make sure your piece isn't overly offensive. If your piece is insulting religion, gender, sexuality, then your judge most likely will get offended by any number of things and not rank you well because they're highly offended. So make sure your piece is clean and not overly offensive.
Yo, my daddy up there living like the life. I rose from the dead and I gave all y'all stuff. You know my mama, Mary over there, gave birth to this big old headed baby like it was nothing. Just my mama that A1 and all you people that had me up on the cross like I was some doll. It's coming for you.
Another thing, don't do overly popular things. For instance, Frozen. If you do overly popular things, then it's more than likely that your judge won't like how your piece turns out. Because when you do an overly popular piece, you either have to totally change it or some of it's going to stay the same. And your judge is most likely not going to like it.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. To the Woo! Woo!
Avoid doing pieces that have gone to nationals, so stay away from Milk Milk Lemonade, Black Fedora, Bible Camp the Musical, Superstar, Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Blog, The Big Bang. Don't do these pieces, because when you take someone's cutting that went to nationals, you're essentially stealing all of their hours of hard work in cutting that piece and prepping that piece, and that's really not cool. Also, your judges may not notice at first, but your other competitors will. And tournaments aren't just about competing and winning, it's about making friends. And you'll have a really hard time making friends if they know that you stole a piece. Dun 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 dun. Long ago when all was dark, before Noah built the ark, there was one big bang.
Lastly, don't do a piece just because somebody tells you to. When you perform your piece for somebody and they tell you to do something a different way or to change something completely, you can take those suggestions and use them if you want to. But if you don't want to use them, you don't have to use them. Also, when somebody tells you to actually do a piece and you don't want to do that piece, you don't have to do it. You can do whatever piece you want. Mr. Turpin, I need help with my piece.
You've come to the right place. I want you to do the 3 little wolves and the big bad pig. Adios.
I don't want to do that.
Go do it anyways. Do you want to F in my class?
When picking a piece, you have lots of freedom with what you can do. Essentially, just don't be dumb about it. Picking a piece is a fun part of prepping for tournaments, and you should choose something that you can relate to or just makes you excited to perform. This has been Mariah.
And I'm Mac.
Thanks for watching.